Hi there. It's December 3rd and time for Proverbs 3 in the New King James Version we're doing this month. Let's jump over there and we'll get right into it. Now, the New King James Version calls this chapter Guidance for the Young. I'm not young, but we could all use guidance. My son, do not forget my law, but let your heart keep my commands. For length of days and long life and peace they will add to you. Yeah. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on a tablet of your heart. And so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all of your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. That is a very, very well-quoted phrase, often. I used to sing songs back in the day that was based on this verse. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It will be health to your flesh and strength to your bones. Get that? Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the first fruits of all your increase. Right? Always give to God first. So your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will overflow with new wine. See, this is all together. You see that semicolon? My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, just as a father the son in whom he delights. That's hard, right? That's hard. Despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest his correction. Sometimes he's chastening and correcting it just because he wants you to draw closer to him, you know? I mean, I admit there's been times in my life when I got so low that God was all I had, and then I realized that God was all I needed. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, just as a father the son in whom he delights. Right? Happy is the man who finds wisdom, and the man who gains understanding. For her proceeds are better than the profits of silver, and her gain than fine gold. That knowledge is more important than money. Always. She's more precious than rubies, and all the things that you may desire cannot compare with her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Wisdom has riches and honor. Her ways are the ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her, and happy are all who retain her. We're talking about knowledge here. Wisdom. The Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths were broken up, and the clouds dropped down the dew. My son, let them not depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, so they will be life to your soul and grace to your neck. Right? Then you will walk safely in your way, and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. Yes, you will lie down, and your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror, nor of trouble from the wicked when it comes. For the Lord will be your confidence, and he will keep your foot from being caught. Like that. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do so. You got that? That's important. Do not say to your neighbor, go and come back, and tomorrow I will give it, when you have it with you. Right. Do not devise evil against your neighbor, for he dwells by you for safety's sake. Right. Security in numbers. Do not strive with a man without cause, if he has done you no harm. Do not envy the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the perverse person is an abomination to the Lord. You got that? For the perverse person is an abomination to the Lord. Let's look that up, shall we? Perverse dictionary. Oh, brother, we have to download the dictionary. 15, 17, 19, 22, 24. We'll wait for a second here. Usually, computers, the dictionary's downloaded and you can just look it up. So, but it's just about there. So, there we go. Perverse. Adjective of a person and their action showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, often in spite of the consequences. Right? 2. Contrary to the accepted or expected standard of practice. 3. Against the weight of evidence or the direction of judgment. We got that. Perverse is to be purposely do stuff you're not supposed to. So, but his secret counsel is with the upright. The curse of the Lord is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the just. Surely he scorns the scornful, but gives grace to the humble. I like that. Scorns the scornful. The wise will inherit glory, but shame shall be the legacy of fools. Get that? Wise. So that's Proverbs 3. Let's see what we highlighted in here. Verse 5. An old one. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all of your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Or he shall make your paths straight, some versions say. And we've highlighted verse 9. Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the first fruits of all your increase, so your barns will be filled with plenty and your vats will overflow with wine. So, it says this in Solomon, it says it in Malachi, it says it in other places. If you give to the Lord first, the first fruits, he will increase the rest of it. He just will. Because that shows faith. We highlighted verse 11. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest his correction. We talked about that. Usually, he's correcting you. He just wants you to be closer to him. Verse 13 and 14. Happy is the man who finds wisdom and the man who gains understanding. For her proceeds are better than the profits of fine silver, and her gain than fine gold. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. Then it says right down here, right below that, for wisdom, or she is more precious than rubies, and all the things that you may desire cannot compare with her wisdom. Length of days is in her right hand, in her left are riches and honor. Okay? So, go after wisdom. And we highlighted verse 27. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do so. Right? If you're able to give. God will always reward you and repay you. Okay? I highlighted verse 32. For the perverse person is an abomination to the Lord. That's you do stuff on purpose, knowing the consequences and doing them anyways. I like this part of verse 34. That's cool. Surely he scorns the scornful, but gives grace to the humble. Being humble is very important. So that's Proverbs 3. Third. Cool. We'll continue our Christmas study later in Luke chapter 2. Until then, have a good Sunday. Go to church. Praise the Lord. Be with like-minded brothers and sisters. So, till tomorrow, have a good day. See you later.